More uplifting stories. These are my favorite stories, and this is why I do what I do, because I love sharing the good news. I do bad news when I think it's pertinent to nurses and people around the world, but this is why I do this, so I can share the love that's around me in this world. And Lyft is doing it again. As often, as much as people use Uber, Lyft is really finding its way, and it's doing it in the right way. What is Lyft doing this time? So Lyft has decided that they are going to have discounted rates to take people to the polls come midterm elections this November. Go Lyft. I love this. It's a great idea. What they are doing, so discounted rate. If you're going to the polls, call a Lyft. Don't call an Uber. I can say that proudly. You'll get a discounted rate when you go to the polls if you need transportation. Wonderful. But not only that, they don't stop there. They are also saying that Lyft will also offer free rides to people from undeserved communities who are more likely to report transportation barriers. Lyft will provide the codes through nonpartisan nonprofit groups like Voto Latino and Urban League. So if you are in a situation where you know you're going to need a ride to the polls, call them. You'll get it at a discounted rate. If you really cannot afford it, call one of these organizations. Even if you're not a part of it, let them know your situation. Tell them that you are going to go vote, and by all means, they will set you up with a code. Vote, 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 vote. Please, 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 please. That is how a democracy works. It depends on your vote, ladies and gentlemen. And Lyft, this is awesome. This is fantastic. And I don't know if y'all recall, but I did a story on Lyft a couple of months ago, and what they were doing that time, the good-hearted Lyft CEO's head of the company decided they wanted to offer free rides to cancer patients going to their treatments, because they also know transportation for those specific patients are very difficult. Lyft, you're doing it right, and you're doing it big. I am all for you, Lyft. All for you. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate this. If you guys were informed or educated in any way, shape, or form by these stories, please hit that like button. If you liked my presentation of the news, I really suggest you subscribe and hit the notification bell so you know every time Q the Nurse drops some hot, fresh press news. Thank you. Catch you next week. Deuces.